Many Christians believe that several passages in the book of Isaiah point to Jesus as the promised Messiah. Jewish interpretations often understand these passages differently, referring instead to Israel, a historical king, or another figure. Here are some of the most commonly cited Isaiah prophecies and how Christians connect them to Jesus. 1. The virgin will bear a son. Isaiah 7:14. Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. Christian interpretation. Seen as fulfilled in Jesus' birth to Mary. The name Emmanuel means God with us. New Testament connection. Gospel of Matthew 1:22-23. 2. A child who will reign forever. Isaiah 9:6-7. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Christian interpretation refers to Jesus as the Messiah whose kingdom has no end, highlights both his divine titles and eternal reign. New Testament connections. Gospel of Luke 1:32-33. Gospel of John 14:27. 3. A shoot from Jesse. Isaiah 11:110. A shoot shall come up from the stump of Jesse. Christian interpretation. Jesse was King David's father. Jesus is understood to be the promised descendant of David, who would rule with righteousness. New Testament connections. Gospel of Matthew 1:1. Epistle to the Romans 15:12. 4. The suffering servant. Isaiah 52:13, 53-12. This is the best-known passage Christians identify with Jesus. It describes someone who is rejected by others, bears the sins of many, is silent before his accusers, dies with the wicked yet is associated with the rich in burial, ultimately is vindicated and exalted. Christian interpretation, seen as a detailed prophecy of Jesus' suffering, crucifixion, burial, and resurrection. New Testament connections. Gospel of Matthew 8:17. Acts of the Apostles 8:32-35. First Epistle of Peter 2:22-25. 5. The Good News. Isaiah 61:1-2. The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, because the Lord has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. Christian interpretation. Jesus read this passage publicly at the beginning of his ministry and declared it fulfilled in himself. New Testament connection. Gospel of Luke 4:16-21. 6. The light to the nations. Isaiah 42:1-9. The servant of the Lord brings justice, is gentle with the weak, becomes a light for the nations. Christian interpretation, applied to Jesus' ministry and to the extension of salvation beyond Israel. New Testament connection. Gospel of Matthew 12:17-21. Summary table. Isaiah passage. Christian connection to Jesus. Isaiah 7:14. Virgin birth. Emmanuel. Isaiah 9:6-7. Divine Messiah and Eternal King. Isaiah 11:110. Descendant of David. Righteous ruler. Isaiah 42:19. God's servant. Light to the nations. Isaiah 53. Suffering, death, and vindication of the Messiah. Isaiah 61:1-2. Jesus announces fulfillment at the start of his ministry. Isaiah 53.